to the series Our First Year in Provence, and it is
March.
We are sat at our second-hand outdoor table, which we are mid-refurbing right now.
Yeah, this slightly wonky angle is not our finished position for our alfresco dining experience.
We are in the courtyard because it is a little bit breezy today.
That leads us on to, well, topic number one, which is, as always, the weather. Because that's why we moved here, the weather. Are we wearing jumpers still? I'm disappointed we're not just in t-shirts, but we have been.
Yeah, March weather has been a little bit disappointing. I don't know, maybe I was just like naively expecting out of February, summer's hit, it's going to be boiling every day.
Yeah, it was like going towards that, but it may also be the fact that it's been like one of the wettest winters and springs on record in France. Even though maybe in like Northern Europe it's been sunnier, down here it's continued to rain, which is just a joy.
It's great for the grass.
It's great for the grass.
Yeah, but it's not been the best. So yeah, we have had some really lovely days, and when it has been sunny, like it's been hot, we actually accidentally got sunburned.
Yeah, we did. Even with suntan cream on, we got sunburned. But what it does mean, like, the rain is good, right? We live in a drought area. Having a nice wet spring is good. I don't think anybody's going to complain about that. And it's meant that, like, well, everything's bloomed. Everything is bloomed. The grass has grown. We've gone from grey to green this month. Jazz is probably bored of this. Every time we try go anywhere, I'm like, oh, it's so nice. It's so green. I just love the green. I'm like a broken record.
No, the countryside has definitely felt like it's come alive. There's blossom on most trees. The bulbs are shooting out of the ground. There's little flowers everywhere. The fields and the grass is really green.
The weeds that we cleared at the end of last year are back.
The bees are out in force. You go past some of these trees on the driveway and it freaks me out.
Is anybody else scared of bees? Because Jazz hates anything that buzzes.
Along with all the blossom have come all the bugs.
Yes.
So we now have way more bugs back. Yesterday, I don't know if I told you, a little gecko was running up the stairs.
Yes, geckos are back. We found our first snake, which I was too shocked about to actually film. But I lifted up some of the outdoor carpet that's still lying around outside. And lo and behold, there was a little snake under there, curled up. And by the time I got Jazz to show her, it had
luckily gone.
Skedaddled.
On the days that it has been nice, it has been really nice, and we've actually managed to eat outside and like sit outside, have a coffee or have lunch. Hence the purchase of this.
Yeah, hence the old crumbs. We need an outdoor table fast.
Yeah, we've been like balancing it on our laps. But that's been absolutely lovely.
It has been delightful, and that sort of extends to the wider sort of month experience when we've been out and about. We went to Les Baux De Provence, which, if you haven't heard of it, is very beau. I
would say it is, if Disney made a provincial town, that's what it would be like in real life.
Cobbly, windy streets.
This old kind of castle and fort at the top of it, and it's all literally perched on top of this hill that's surrounded by like an old sandstone quarry.
Yeah, limestone. It is a bit of a tourist death trap in a way, because when we got there we were like, oh my word, the motorhomes. But it does mean we can eat outside, so we had a beautiful meal out in Les Baux De Provence. Highly recommend going there, and it has another attraction as well.
We went to Les Carrières de Lumiéres, which is the old limestone quarry that has been now turned into well,
for us, a baby sensory experience.
A massive baby sensory class. Basically, it's this cavernous space, and then they showcase different artists' work. So it was
Who was it?
Rousseau, who was on when we were there.
Yeah.
And basically they take all of their work and then they kind of like animate it as well.
Yeah.
And project it onto the walls.
And there's so many surfaces, aren't there?
Yeah, like loads of different surfaces. So the ceiling, the floor, the walls, there's a music playing, and you just walk around. It's incredible.
How about we stop talking about it and we show it to you? Welcome to Les Baux de... Oh, there's cars. There's cars. There's everybody. Welcome to Les Baux de Provence, and we are off to Les Carrières de Lumiéres, which is it's just beautiful. You'll see in a minute. Been here once before, but now we're taking two little babies to see an amazing light show. It's a bit of a trek for us for this, but it's worth it. And also the world is here. It's March, and everybody's out on holiday. Look at this. is a Monet exhibition right now that we're doing. Oh, it's amazing.
Old French towns with a buggy. It's a bumpy ride. Isn't it, Rory? Super bumpy. Cheers to being back in the sun.
Yes, another back in the sun.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll take that.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? A lovely spot here. Out on the terrace. Looking out. Oh, we've got a chef cheval. Lobster bisque. I think. Ooh, look at that. Cherry ice cream. Oh!
You didn't get that.
What do you think?
Yeah?
She likes that.
Wow. The cherry ice cream?
Likes ice cream.
Wow! George has gone to get some biscuits. What have you got?
I have got some bourbon biscuits. I'm going to hide them here and not eat them on camera because I had to go back to the UK for a day, and in doing so I went shopping and I bought some UK goodies.
I sent him
Just
with a
to keep
list.
us going.
Squash, biscuits,
Yeah,
Easter
cheese,
eggs.
cheddar cheese.
cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese. We live in the world of cheese and the land of cheese, and we go and buy cheddar, but it's important. It makes better sandwiches. But Le Baux de Provence is excellent. If you get a chance to go there, do.
What else have we been up to this month?
What else have we been up to?
I know.
Yeah,
It was my first Mother's Day.
it was. Yes.
Just
yeah.
snuck in at the end of the month there.
Your first Mother's Day actually came 9 months to the day since they were born.
Yeah. So George organised a very lovely day. He spoke to the girls and they actually let us have a little bit of a lay-in in the morning.
Yeah.
So we had 15 minutes in bed to drink our coffee before they woke up, which was the first coffee we've had in bed, like, ever since they were born. And then we had pancakes for breakfast and a beautiful hike in a town called Les Mées nearby. Have a look.
That's where we're walking.
We're walking.
We're walking up that hill.
Mother's Day hike.
Rory, you ready for a hike? What about you?
Oh, yeah. Hello. Ah, lady, there she is. Got the label at the front.
We're starting in Les Mées, or Les Mées, we don't know how to
Yeah.
pronounce it.
Frontier de Penetant. We're going, this is what we're doing. We're doing Frontier de Penetant, 4 kilometres.
Gotcha.
There's a few there.
Yeah, 16 kilometre that one.
Yeah. We're going to do the Chemin d'Olivier, but we're not going to. We're going to go up.
Off we go. There it is on a map.
Yeah, that's where we are. Who's at CC, obviously. Little chapel, and then we head up, and you'll see what we're going to go and see.
Stop one. The chapel.
Chapel Saint-Roch. God, we've gone up to say hi already.
Yeah, look. We've only been going for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, straight up out the town. You ready to go up there, love?
Oh no. George said this was the easy route.
Yeah. Easy hike.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's a plane doing a glider.
Oh yeah. Makes my heart drop. I'm not going near the edge.
Right down the middle.
Yep.
Base jump, probably, no? That's so pretty.
We made it for lunch. All here.
Very alfresco.
Very alfresco, the guys behind the baguette. We have fed the girls, but we didn't film it, but an entire hiking group of like older people came past and we were like the best tourist attraction they've ever
Oh my
seen.
gosh, yeah. Twins having lunch.
Wow. They loved it. But yeah, we now have a bit of calm, peace and quiet. As much as you can get with twins anyway. And we stopped here in this little clearing. We walked down there on those impressive routes, and then our next bit of the route is down that way. Gorgeous. We're on the second half of the hike now. Woohoo! And it's different here, isn't it? It's
Way
more,
less arid.
yeah, a lot like more moss.
Yeah, a lot more moss.
Small babies,
Big.
big rocks. Woohoo! Very cool.
Wow.
That's crazy. It's unstable because
She's smiling at me.
she's kicking her
Oh, you're all
leg.
ears.
So that was a gorgeous hike and a lovely day out, and again, recommend that.
Yeah, it's like one of those, it's on a lot of the to-do lists in Provence, actually, that, and it's just down the road for us, which is super handy.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Talking of being a mother, the girls, Sky and Rory are 9 months this month, and they have been just pretty fun, haven't they? Like, they've just hit a few milestones.
I'm just going to interrupt you because I just need to show you what's going on over here. We planted some more grass, and somebody has decided that that is the place to eat a stick. Anyway, it's very distracting having a dog and 2 baby girls.
2 baby girls. Yeah, no, they have started sitting up, and Sky said her first word. Have a look.
Okay, there may be disagreement in the comments over whether it's the first word. There's disagreement here because it's now developing. I'm not entirely sure it was Dada,
What, are you joking?
but like it's just
It's
babbling.
definitely
Is it just
Dada.
babbling? Just going blah 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 blah
Da, da,
blah blah blah.
She get sometimes she has a jaws. She goes, "Hiya, Dad."
Yeah, it does sound like hi, your
It
dad.
sounds like that.
Hello, Rory. You having a nice time in the yeah? This is a big day. We're buying all the pasta. Yeah. You know what you're doing, don't you?
What's she doing to you?
Really come out now. He's down by her chest.
I see you.
Yeah, but let us know if you think that that it's a genuine word. Oh, and people love them.
Oh, they do. They're
Still.
good. Having kids here is good. So, one of the big admin challenges that we've been facing this month is childcare.
Well, perhaps we were a bit naive about what childcare would look like here, not just in France, but here. We're like, wait, it can't be any worse than London, can it? You know, where like competition for places happens 5 years before you've even conceived.
But actually, we were kind of wrong. So if you've got kids or you're thinking of having kids when you are moving to France, like, yeah, definitely put childcare a bit higher up on your list than we did. We'll find a solution, but essentially there's 2 childcare routes in France. Either they can go to a crèche or they can have a assistant maternelle, which is basically like a kind of childminder, but they kind of run like their own little like mini
crèche,
creches
yeah.
at their homes. Personally, we like the idea of them going to a crèche. Yeah, so basically we've had to apply and put down like the days of the week that we want and like our situation and things like that, and then it goes to the board to assess, and then if they get places then they will start in September. So it's currently March, they'll start in September, and then they would have those places until they go to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels like a really big deal, because if they don't get that crèche, then like we're a bit stuck. It's definitely a bit of a scary thing how like giving your kids over to, I think wherever you are, like giving your kids over to someone to look after it is relatively scary. Doing it in a country where you don't speak the same language and you're trying to, and you're kind of getting there and trying to understand, but yeah, it's just different. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's been a fun admin challenge for this week. We'll let you know if they get their big places at Crash. It's like Soho House membership, isn't it?
It is a little bit like a
maybe
Soho House
if we know a
membership.
kid on the inside, they
Yeah,
they
they
can
can get us in,
recommend them.
yeah. We've been really focused on getting a lot of housework done this month, so we haven't been out and about as much as we have in the previous months, oddly. But because spring has come, there's so much to do in the garden. Like, we want to make sure that we're ready for summer and we're not like desperately fighting back. You know, even things like getting a table ready and things like that. We want to be able to enjoy the warm weather when it gets here, so we need to get that done. But there's a lot of stuff going on around. Like, there are, in the local villages, there are signs popping up for concerts, like gigs, talks, all sorts of things going on in the local area. We just haven't had time to get to them.
Hopefully April will be a little bit more going out and about. Well, it
Yeah.
will be because we've got stuff planned.
We will have stuff. We do have stuff planned, which is very exciting. I can't wait to share that with you.
Talking of outside work, we had a few escapees pop up in our garden.
Yeah, they were running for the hills.
Basically, we were like opening the curtains in the morning and I was like, George, there's a cow in the garden.
It's a special morning this morning. Why is it a special morning, Jazz?
Because the cows are in the garden and we have to go be cow herders.
Yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna go move the cows back to whence they came.
I wouldn't say it's my least favourite job, but it's definitely slightly like...
You're not the biggest fan of cows in general. No, you like the cows. It's just they're quite big. I can see
They're in the truffle oaks. Yeah.
They're in the truffle oaks.
One was right here, George.
Yeah.
Have they not paid there? Let me see.
Oh look, there's a cow hoof. There's a hoof mark. If we were trackers, we could track them. The cow was going this way. Hello, Daisy. Good morning. Good morning. Right, that's one of you. Where's your friend? Here we are. This is our problem. They've just walked. Oh, poop. They've just walked over it. Here.
Oh yeah,
And knocked one over. Hello.
how many have we got in here?
2. Come on, you. Up. No, this way. There we go. Left. Come. Go on.
Good girl,
Good
that's
girl.
it. Good girl.
Yeah, good girl. Well done.
Okay.
Did you flinch when she started turning towards
Like a tiny bit.
Yeah, good girl. You know where you're going?
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does. No, go right. Ah.
They're like
It's come off there as well. You know where you're going. You go to the left of her. No. Come on. Just use the stick to guide her.
Come on, lady.
Go fully left. Yeah.
Come on, this way. Come on. Turn around. Go on. Then turn around.
Come on, this way. There we go. Good girl. Left. You can do it. There you go. Woo!
Girl.
Well done. Well done, you.
I'm becoming. Oh, what's going on with my head? I'm becoming quite the cow herder now.
You are. Just.
Will I get
Yeah.
an-
No, you won't get electric shock. Just press it.
I did.
What?
George.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you actually?
Yes. Are you joking?
I'm not. Am I electro?
You won't get an electroshock. My arse. It is funny. This is like daily life, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's
We've
very
got,
nice.
Like one or two of the shepherd's dogs down here.
You don't get this in
The
Walthamstow.
cows in the garden.
It's not like wildlife as such, but it's animal life.
Yeah. I think we'll end this video with this question. What has been your favourite part of the month?
Ooh.
Like, it doesn't have to be a thing we've done, just could be like a thing that in general about France that like surprised you or we found, or I don't know.
God, hit me with that question without thinking about it. Have you got an answer prepared?
No.
Really? Okay, you can think about it while I waffle. The favourite part of France this month. You know what, this is going to sound really soppy. But because I had to go back to the UK, I really liked coming back to France. We've been here for 6 months. And it's home. The UK wasn't. I didn't go to where I used to live, fine, but still, I felt like a stranger. I really felt like a stranger in the UK, and then immediately when I got back into France, I was like, cool, home. This is now familiar. Everything from driving on the right to the signposts to the type of villages to the drivers right up your bum on the motorway, all felt normal. I felt really out of place in the UK after just 6 months. It's crazy how fast that's happened.
Yeah, that is quite crazy actually.
Yeah, it really doesn't take long to
It's
adapt
nice
to a whole
though.
new way, and it's really lovely. I'm very happy about that feeling. I had no desire to stay any longer in the UK than I did, which is 12 hours. And you, so what was your surprise, delighted, annoyed?
Hello, puppy. Oh.
That's
Is that surprised you? Did the bourbon biscuit surprise you? Oh, gosh. Okay, I would say, what have I really loved? I'd say one of my favourite moments this month. One morning we sat in the orchard and it was just glorious sunshine and we were looking out over the Alps and I was just like, this is amazing. So this is our life, that we have this piece of land here with these views, and like despite all the pain of the admin and just admin, it's all worth it. And I think it's just that feeling sinking in of we live here, like this is our life, this is our little spot, and that's starting to sink in for me. I've had a few moments like that one.
Yeah, the idyllic nature of this place has kind of come out.
To creep out, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, like we've kind of got through that, hard winter. Lovely, but like sort of physically quite hard.
Yeah.
It's like cold and we're doing firewood and we're lighting fires every morning and all of that, and we're starting to like being able to get outside and let that sink in that we're here. It's been really amazing.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Good. I agree heartily. Drinking wine outside in the evening, drinking coffee outside in the morning, and it just being.
We do drink water
crisp.
in between.
Not much though.
If anyone has any questions for our April video, like anything about life in France, the local area, what there is to do, anything, just let us know in the comments and we'll try and answer them in our next video.
So without further ado, we'll end this one here. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you've enjoyed this series. It's going to continue. Long may it rain.
Hope you've had lovely marches yourselves.
And you're looking forward to Easter.
We will see you in April. Bye.
Bye.